In this video, I'm going to teach you the acceptable liquids that you can drink while intermittent fasting. Hi, I'm Dr. Zarowski from NewVisionExcel.com. If you're new to the channel, then it is such a pleasure to have you here with us today. If you want to excel your health and your life, be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell notification, and you are going to be well on your way. In this video, we're talking about the acceptable liquids while intermittent fasting. You know, this is one of the biggest questions I get, and there's a lot of misinformation out there, so I really felt the need to cover it. Now, you have to remember, when intermittent fasting, it's very important that we don't raise our insulin levels while in the fasted state. We don't raise our blood sugar levels while in the fasted state, because that simply throws us out of the fast, and we don't get all the amazing benefits that I teach you guys about when we're doing intermittent fasting. So let's talk about coffee first. Now, rule of thumb when it comes to coffee is drinking it black is going to be best while intermittent fasting. As soon as we talk about coffee, though, there's a couple questions that arise. One is, can I use cream, and can I use a sweetener in it? So the first question on cream, there is a chance that when using cream, it will throw you out of a fasted state. So, you know, some people can get away with using a little bit of cream. So if you try just using a little bit of cream and you're able to maintain your fast, then that's good. So give it a try and see how it works for you. Now, as far as using the different sweeteners that are available, it's very important that when we look to sweeteners, we're obviously not talking about honey or cane sugar or anything like those. What we're talking about is stevia or xylitol. And the truth is it may throw you out of your fast. So there's no hard answers out there. Some people, what they're finding is that when using stevia or xylitol in the research, they found that it was taking some people out of their fast, and others it was not. So once again, use it very minimally and go ahead and give it a try. If you're finding that it's ruining your fast, then don't do it. So let's talk about milk now. So when it comes to milk, first of all, milk has protein, it has fats, and it also has natural sugars in it. So milk is one of those things that you do not want to consume while intermittent fasting. So milk is a big no. Juice. So once again, we don't want to raise our blood sugar. We don't want to go in and raise our insulin. Well, juice is loaded with sugar. Yes, it's natural sugar. Yes, it's better for you than other sugars out there, but at the end of the day, we're trying to stay in a fasted state, and it's still sugar. So what we want to do is make sure that we're not consuming juice so that we are able to stay in our fasted state. Next thing on the list is apple cider vinegar, and this one is actually great. So if you are fasting, apple cider vinegar is your friend. There's a couple reasons for it. So first of all, when intermittent fasting, some people will have some blood sugar crashes. Apple cider vinegar can help with that, help balance out your insulin levels, help keep your blood sugar level steady. And the other thing that it is able to do is it helps with weight loss, it helps with balancing your pH, and last if not least, and this is why a huge reason why it's your friend while fasting, is because it is actually going to increase satiety and maybe help with some of those hunger pains that you might feel. So apple cider vinegar is your friend. And if you haven't seen the apple cider vinegar drink while fasting video that I did, be sure to check that out, because I share with you this elixir that I drink while intermittent fasting and using apple cider vinegar. Now, next on our list is tea. So tea is pretty much along the same lines as coffee. It's best just to drink plain tea, okay? If you want to put cream in it, very, very minimal. It could possibly throw you out of your fast, so just be cognizant of that. And the same thing goes with the sweeteners, okay? So make sure that you're using tea just like you would use coffee. Now, soda. Now, the reason I mentioned soda is simply because there are sodas that are diet sodas that don't raise your blood sugar, and then there's regular soda, okay? So first of all, I want to just point out that we don't want to drink diet soda. They're made with artificial sweeteners that are not good for your nervous system, and they can be damaging to your neurological health. So we don't want to drink diet soda. And I know that there's some people out there in the health space that are saying that you can drink diet soda. I would highly disagree with that, and I wouldn't recommend it. And then obviously with regular soda, it's the same thing, whereas, you know, it's going to raise your insulin levels, it's going to raise your blood sugar levels, so there's no soda at all. Now, here's the little caveat to this whole thing. I know that there's stevia sodas out there. there. So basically what there are is like stevia colas and different sodas that are just sweetened with stevia. And it goes along the same conversation we were having with the coffee and the tea, is that these stevias, these xylitols, these, you know, better quality natural sweeteners simply can throw you out of your fasted state. And it's one of those like really dark areas where it may and it may not. So if that's something that you're really set on, wanting to be able to use stevia and really wanting to be able to use xylitol, go ahead and give it a try and see if you're able to maintain your fast or not. A next big one on the list is sparkling water. So obviously drinking all the water you want during a fast is great, okay? You shouldn't be holding back on drinking water. Now, specifically sparkling water is great, okay? Now, when we look at fasting, once again, it comes to this issue where we get hungry, and sparkling water can actually help keep you feeling full, help keep you feeling satiated. So go ahead and use sparkling water as your friend. I specifically like drinking the Pellegrino brand, and it's because it's a natural mineral water. Next thing is branched chain amino acids. So people say, well, you know what, I'm really worried about losing muscle while I'm doing fasting, and I've been having all these gains in the gym. How do I make sure I maintain that? And the truth is that when in a fasted state, your body goes into a muscle sparing mode. So your body isn't going to be breaking down your muscle while you're fasting. And if you consume branched chain amino acids, you will be thrown out of that fasted state. So do not consume branched chain amino acids. So as a quick recap, let's go through this. Coffee is yes. Milk is a no. Juice is no. Apple cider vinegar, yes. Tea, yes. Soda is a big no, and sparkling water is a big yes, along with branched chain amino acids, which is a big no. So make sure that you're following this when it comes to intermittent fasting. Now, if you have any questions, be sure to post in the comments section below. Give the video a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Share it with your friends, and then also click on the icon below to subscribe. And if you want to learn more about intermittent fasting, apple cider vinegar drinks, go ahead and check out my other videos, and you are going to find all the information that you are looking for. Until next time, guys, make it a great day.